Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In this video we are going to be looking at the login stash which has popped up in game, and it does feel like a while since we had the last login stash, so this is really good. It is a 40-day stash. You need to check your offers section. There will be a login token that you'll get every day. It's a guy running. I think it's the evasion icon. It reminds me of the evasion icon. But yeah, that's the login stash rewards. Every day you'll get one of those tokens. Just make sure to claim it. Now there is going to be giving us stuff that we require quite heavily. It's basically gear. And as you can see, you get some of the top tier gear, GPS and canteen in the stash itself. Once you complete the stash as well, all 40, you get another GPS and canteen in the bag. As you can see, you also get some other legendary gear, the top end stuff, 2 of each guaranteed. Every 5 opens, you also get an RNG crate, which is one of the 4, and you're going to get one every 5 opens, and that means you're going to get 8 pieces of gear from that. You also get guaranteed 4 of the epic gear, which is, you know, for each trait: tough, strong, fast, and alert. You're going to get 4 of each. You also get a bunch of these tokens, and I think it is going to be 16. It does look like it is going to be 28 pulls you're going to get on this next wheel. It's 100 per pull required. And if we go to that wheel, as you can see, it has got, again, GPS canteen. It's a gear wheel again. And if you see the breakdown of the odds, you've got a 34% chance of getting stuff you require for the top end sort of 6-star requirements, tier 3 and tier 4. Only 10% to get like GPS canteen. So with 28 pulls, you should come out of it with maybe 2 or 3, hopefully, fingers crossed. And hopefully, you know, around about 6 to 7 epic gear pieces as well. So you should get quite a lot of gear in this. It doesn't seem like the best way of doing things. I still think that the best way of doing things would be either to increase league tokens, which at the moment seems to be the opposite of what's going on. They've decreased them. Or do an actual gear event, which we had once before, where there was a character involved. It doesn't have to actually be a character involved in the museum being a gear event. We haven't had one of those for a very, very long time. But this is very much needed. I think everybody, it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're at the top end or the bottom end, you're going to be struggling for gear, and it's going to be very much required. I would say, if you get your hands on all this gear, be very selective on which characters you upgrade. Don't just upgrade a character for the sake of it. You want to make sure you're actually using it on characters that are worth getting to tier 4, which are generally going to be characters that you're going to be using in your raid attack teams or your raid defense teams. Nobody else should be really getting to tier 4 at this stage, especially just because of the bottleneck with gear. So yeah, this was very much needed. Do tell me what you think about the login stash. Hopefully they're going to continue with the login stashes and we don't have these big gaps between them in the future. Hopefully there's another event that pops up soon enough, though. We have had the Michelle event, obviously the Whisperers event, finish, you know, over a week ago, and I think there needs to be another event that comes into the game as soon as possible. Hopefully it's got some gear attached to that as well, but we'll have to see. But that's the end of my video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, guys, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.